What's up everyone, it's your favorite creator, Zum, back with another video. Today we're tackling a number that you've probably heard a million times, 10,000. Ever wondered what would happen if you walked 10,000 steps every single day? It's become this golden rule of fitness, a benchmark for an active lifestyle that's thrown around everywhere, from fitness apps to doctor's offices. But where did this number even come from? Is it a scientifically backed target or just a really catchy marketing slogan from the 1960s? The truth is a little bit of both, and that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. We're going to get into the real evidence-based science behind what hitting that step count actually does to your body and your mind. But this isn't just going to be a highlight reel of all the good stuff. To give you the full picture, you need to understand both sides. So we'll break down the incredible benefits from your heart health all the way to your mental clarity. We'll look at the studies, the physiology, and the real-world impact that this simple habit can have on your life. But we're also going to have a real conversation about the possible drawbacks. Is it a one-size-fits-all solution? Can there be too much of a good thing? What if you have pre-existing conditions or different fitness goals? My goal here is not just to tell you what to do, but to empower you with the knowledge to understand why you're doing it and how to make it work for you personally. So, lace up your favorite sneakers, maybe start pacing around your room while you watch, and let's get into it. We're going to separate the facts from the fiction, explore the powerful ways walking can transform your health, and discuss how to approach this goal smartly and safely. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete guide to the 10,000 step phenomenon and be ready to decide if it's the right next step for you. Ready? Let's walk and talk. First up, let's talk about the engine of your body, your heart. Committing to a daily walking goal is one of the most profound gifts you can give your cardiovascular system. When you walk, especially at a brisk pace, you're engaging in aerobic exercise. This elevates your heart rate, forcing your heart muscle to pump more blood and, in turn, more oxygen to your muscles. Just like any other muscle in your body, when you challenge your heart, it adapts and becomes stronger and more efficient over time. This isn't just a theory, it's backed by a mountain of research. Regular walking helps to lower your blood pressure, which reduces the strain on your arteries and decreases your risk of heart attack and stroke. It's a powerful, non-pharmaceutical way to manage one of the biggest risk factors for heart disease. Think of your blood vessels as a complex highway system. High levels of bad LDL cholesterol can cause traffic jams or plaques to build up along the artery walls, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This narrows the roads and makes it harder for blood to get through. The incredible thing about walking is that it helps manage this in two ways. It can raise your levels of good HDL cholesterol, which acts like a cleanup crew, helping to remove that bad cholesterol from your system. It also improves your body's ability to use insulin, which helps keep your blood sugar levels in check. High blood sugar can also damage blood vessels over time. So by improving insulin sensitivity, you're providing another layer of protection for your entire cardiovascular network. So, what does this mean in the real world? It means that every step you take is actively fighting against the conditions that lead to heart disease, the #1 cause of death globally. Studies have consistently shown that people who walk regularly have significantly lower rates of cardiovascular events. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, for example, found that walking more steps per day was associated with a progressively lower risk of all-cause mortality. It's not about becoming a marathon runner overnight. It's about the consistent daily effort of putting one foot in front of the other that builds a resilient, healthier heart for the long run. Now for the topic that gets a lot of people started on their walking journey in the first place: weight management. The formula for weight loss is, at its core, simple. You need to be in a calorie deficit, meaning you burn more calories than you consume. Walking is a fantastic tool to help tip that balance in your favor. While it might not burn calories as rapidly as a high-intensity interval training session, its power lies in its accessibility and consistency. You can do it anywhere, anytime, without any special equipment. A 155-pound person walking at a moderate pace of 3.5 miles per hour can burn around 300 calories in an hour, hitting 10,000 steps, which is roughly 5 miles for most people, can mean burning an extra 250 to 500 calories per day, depending on your pace and body weight. Over a week, that adds up to a significant number, potentially creating the deficit needed for gradual, sustainable weight loss without the burnout that can come from more extreme workout regimens. But the benefits for weight management go beyond just the simple math of calories in, calories out. Regular walking, especially post-meal, can help regulate your blood sugar levels. A brisk 15-minute walk after eating can blunt the blood sugar spike that often follows a meal. This is crucial because large, frequent blood sugar spikes can lead to increased fat storage. By keeping your blood sugar more stable, you're helping to create a metabolic environment that is more conducive to burning fat rather than storing it. It's a subtle but powerful effect. Furthermore, incorporating walking into your routine helps build and maintain lean muscle mass, particularly in your legs and glutes. While it's not a heavy strength training exercise, the consistent use of these large muscle groups is important. Why does that matter for weight management? Because muscle is more metabolically active than fat. This means that the more lean muscle you have, the more calories your body burns at rest, 24/7. So by walking, you're not only burning calories during the activity itself, but you're also helping to slightly increase your resting metabolic rate over the long term. It's a two-pronged attack on excess body fat that is gentle on the body, yet incredibly effective when practiced consistently. The connection between our physical activity and our mental state is incredibly powerful, and walking is a prime example of this mind-body link. When you go for a walk, a cascade of positive neurological events begins. Your body releases endorphins, which are often called the feel-good chemicals. These are natural painkillers and mood elevators produced by your brain that create a sense of well-being and euphoria, what some people refer to as a walker's high. This is a tangible chemical reason why you often feel better, happier, and more optimistic after a good walk. It's your brain's way of rewarding you for moving your body, a built-in incentive to stay active. Beyond the immediate endorphin rush, regular walking has been shown to have a profound impact on managing stress and anxiety. The rhythmic, repetitive motion of walking can be incredibly meditative. It allows your mind to quiet down and process thoughts, or simply to take a break from the constant stream of worries and to-do lists. Walking, especially in nature, decreases activity in the subgenual prefrontal cortex, a part of the brain associated with rumination, that pattern of getting stuck on negative thoughts. At the same time, it reduces levels of the stress hormone cortisol. Over time, a daily walking habit can help recalibrate your body's stress response, making you more resilient to life's daily pressures. It's like a daily dose of preventative medicine for your mental health, but it doesn't stop at mood and stress. Walking can literally make your brain work better. The increased blood flow doesn't just benefit your heart, it benefits your brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients that are vital for cognitive function. Studies have shown that regular walkers perform better on tests of memory, attention, and executive function. It can even promote neurogenesis, the creation of new brain cells, particularly in the hippocampus, a brain region critical for learning and memory. So when you're feeling stuck on a problem at work or experiencing a bit of brain fog, lacing up your shoes and going for a walk isn't procrastination. It's a strategic move to boost your brain power and find mental clarity. When we think about exercise, we often focus on muscles and cardio, but our skeletal system, our bones and joints, is the literal framework that supports everything. And walking is one of the best things you can do for it. Our bones are living tissue, and much like muscle, they respond to stress by becoming stronger. Walking is a weight-bearing exercise, which means you are working against gravity. Every time your foot strikes the ground, it sends a small stress signal through your bones. This signal stimulates cells called osteoblasts to build new bone tissue. Over time, this process increases bone density, making your bones stronger and more resistant to fractures. This is critically important as we age, as it's a primary defense against osteoporosis. Now, let's talk about joints. There's a common misconception that walking is bad for your knees or hips, but for most people, the opposite is true. Your joints, like your knees and hips, are lined with cartilage that doesn't have a direct blood supply. How does it get its nutrients? Through movement. The cartilage acts like a sponge. When you put weight on the joint, the sponge compresses and pushes out old fluid. When you take the weight off, it sucks in a fresh supply of nutrient-rich synovial fluid. This process, called imbibition, is essential for joint health. So the act of walking is literally lubricating your joints and delivering the nourishment they need to stay healthy and flexible. It also strengthens the muscles surrounding the joints, which provides better support and stability, further reducing strain. Of course, proper form and footwear are key. You want to ensure you're walking with a good posture and wearing supportive shoes to minimize any negative impact. But the gentle, low-impact nature of walking makes it an ideal exercise for maintaining joint health without the high-impact stress of activities like running. It can help reduce the pain and stiffness associated with arthritis for many people. Think of it as daily maintenance for your body's foundation. You're not just moving from point A to point B. You're actively investing in a future with better mobility, less pain, and a stronger, more resilient skeletal structure that can support you for years to come. Okay, we've talked up the amazing benefits, but now it's time for some real talk. The 10,000 step goal is not a perfect, one-size-fits-all prescription. For some people, jumping straight from a sedentary lifestyle to 10,000 steps a day can be too much, too soon. This can lead to overuse injuries like plantar fasciitis, that sharp heel pain, shin splints, or stress fractures. Your muscles, tendons, and bones need time to adapt to the new load. If you're new to exercise, it's far more important to start slow, maybe with 3,000 or 4,000 steps, and gradually increase your daily count by about 500 steps each week. Listening to your body is the most important rule. Pain is a signal to rest and recover, not to push through. On the flip side, for individuals who are already quite active or have specific high-performance fitness goals, 10,000 steps might not be enough of a challenge. If your goal is to run a half marathon, build significant muscle mass, or achieve a very low body fat percentage, walking alone won't get you there. It's an excellent foundation for overall health and what we call NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. But it doesn't replace the need for more vigorous cardiovascular exercise or a structured strength training program. For these individuals, 10,000 steps should be seen as the baseline of a healthy, active day, on top of which more intense workouts are layered. It's about a holistic view of your fitness, not just hitting one specific metric. Finally, it's crucial to acknowledge that time and practicality are real-world constraints. For many people with demanding jobs, family commitments, or physical limitations, finding the time and energy to walk 5 miles every single day can feel overwhelming and even discouraging. Chasing the number can sometimes create more stress than it relieves. The good news is that research shows significant health benefits begin far below 10,000 steps. Even increasing your daily step count from 3,000 to 7,000 can dramatically reduce mortality risk. The key takeaway is that more is generally better, but some is infinitely better than none. The goal shouldn't be a rigid number, but rather the consistent habit of moving your body more every day. So there you have it, the complete breakdown of the 10,000 step phenomenon. We've seen how this simple act of walking can be a powerhouse for your heart, a steady partner in weight management, a calming force for your mind, and a structural support for your bones and joints. It's one of the most accessible and well-researched forms of exercise available to us, but we've also seen that it's not a magic pill or a rigid rule that works for everyone in the exact same way. So, walking 10,000 steps a day can do wonders for your health, but remember to listen to your body and consult a professional if you have concerns. The number itself is less important than the principle behind it. Move more, sit less, and do it consistently. My challenge to you is this: don't get fixated on 10,000 right away. Instead, find out what your baseline is. Use your phone or a simple pedometer and see how many steps you're taking on an average day. Then set a realistic goal to increase it. Maybe it's an extra 1,000 steps a day, a 15-minute walk during your lunch break, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The goal is to build a sustainable habit. I truly want you to try it out and see how you feel. The best way for us to learn is together, so I want you to share your experiences in the comments below. Let me know your starting point, your goals, and any tips or tricks you discover along the way. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this topic. If you found this video helpful and want to continue learning how to take control of your health with evidence-based information, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Every step counts, both on your fitness journey and in building this incredible community. Until next time, stay active, stay curious, and take care of yourselves.